Hello, this is Kim Handy, and I'm going to be your instructor for Concepts in Personal Finance Business 320 this spring semester. Thank you for enrolling in this class. I want to start off by saying I've been teaching this class for 18 years, and the general consensus is that students feel this class is valuable for your life. It helps you launch your path to personal financial success. So I'm really glad that you're enrolled, and I look forward to working with you over the next 16 weeks. As you notice here, the course is located in Canvas. I'm sure you're familiar with Canvas by now. When you first come in and you click on this course, it will take you to this page for the time being. This is just a temporary page. Normally it will go to our regular weekly page, which I'll discuss a little later. But we're here right now, so it has a bit of information about my office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the office location is B221A in the business building. My email and my phone number. And I have just text me on here because that is a preferred form of communication. If you want an immediate answer, just send me a text. That will be the best way. Of course, you can always email me or even try to go for a personal phone call, but texting will be your most successful course of communication. Okay, I'm going to move down here. There is a question and answer discussion forum located on the discussion tab here in Canvas. This is if you have a general question that would really apply for the whole class, I'd like you to post it there. And then I would like other class members to go ahead and respond if you know the answer, or I will go ahead and respond. But again, general class questions can be posted out here. And what usually happens is there's some questions at the beginning of the course, and then they subside, and we come up with other ways to communicate. Anyway, that is available for you starting today. Now I'd like you to go ahead and click on the welcome announcement to take you up here to announcements to another set of important information. So again, our goal here is to establish this financial peace of mind, and what that means for you is a savings plan, potentially an investment plan, an understanding of credit, including student loans, all different kinds of topics that are relevant for your life. Canvas is the hub. A week in our course begins on a Monday and it ends on the following Sunday. So I'm going to tell you right now, and I'll tell you again, we have homework that's due 2 times during the week, typically on Thursday, and it's called an in-class assignment. Even if you're an online student, you have homework due on Thursday, and I count it as in-class assignments. And then on Sunday again. I don't have any times because they're all due at 11:59 on each respective day. Before I go through the syllabus, I put 2 pictures out here of the 4th edition and the 5th edition of the book. These are both old editions, and what I want you to do is, as soon as possible, go find the cheapest version of the book, either this version or that version, whichever you choose. It won't matter to me. You can sometimes get these online right now for less than $15 for the book. We're going to need it, so go ahead and secure it now when you can buy it cheap. You don't want to buy it anywhere on campus because it doesn't make sense. We could take the savings that you make and really put it to work in making you more money. So that's the book. The orientation video I'm making right now, and I will post it right down here for you to watch. Okay, I want to go through Canvas before I get to the syllabus and just talk about the different tabs. So this is the announcement tab. This is where I'll post general announcements to the class. So this is your first announcement. Others will come. It'll also alert you that you have an announcement from me, and that means that you should go check it out. The next tab is people. So right now, because I'm doing this so early, I don't have any people enrolled in this class, but shortly you would see a list of all of the students enrolled, including you. This next tab is Pages, and this is key. Pages is the hub of all of the activity we do. So again, the first page that's visible is this page, which I already reviewed. I want you to become intimately familiar with this tab up here that says View All Pages. Go to Pages, click View All Pages, and then you will see how I organize the class. It's all by week. Here we are, Instructor Information and Communication. That's the page we're on now. Here is a Canvas tutorial for students who need some additional information. Here is week 1. So week 1, again, begins on a Monday, January 15th, and it extends through the 21st, which is the following Sunday. And every other week will be like that also. I'm going to pop into a typical week page. So week 1, all pages will have this format, an overview with a learning objective. So for example, in week 1, we're going to analyze economic principles and concepts and apply these to financial planning. We're also going to talk about time value of money. We have an in-class assignment. Again, these are always due on Thursday. And finally, we have a homework assignment. All homework is due on Sunday. The next section of a page will be all the tools that you need to complete an assignment. So there is your first in-class assignment. It's a doc, a Word doc. You'll open it up and it'll tell you what to do. Then you have your week 1 homework, which is due on Sunday. And then you'll need these calculators. Here's a worksheet that you need for sample problems. Here's the book problems, a copy of week 1 book problems, and finally a video that tells you and explains what you need to do for the week. And then lastly, the third section on every page will be your homework links. So here's where you'll go to click on week 1, Thursday, economic indicators, and then sample problems, and then the book problems. And those are your 3 assignments. Now, pages like that, again, the next link over here for you is discussions. So here is our Q&A about the course that will always be open. And then you can see I've had some other discussion topics out there which I will use during the course. Here is our quizzes tab. Now my in-class students will of course take quizzes in class. My online students will take quizzes under this tab. So there's quiz 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Oh, we're missing quiz 4, and that's because it was a take-home quiz and it was not timed. These are typically timed at an hour. You have an hour to complete a quiz, very similar to the time it would take my in-class students to complete a quiz. And you have some time, so I usually post a quiz on the day that my in-class students take the quiz, and then you have until the following Sunday to complete your online quiz. Here's grades. So your grades will be populated. You can see we have the first week's problems are out there, and your grades will be right here, always available to you. And then you have the SCC library is not my link for this class, it's just an online link for the library. So really, my class is announcements, your fellow classmates, the hub, which is pages, discussion posts, quizzes, and grades. That's I try to keep it simple, and it's been working for me so far, so I'm hoping it'll work this time. Okay, back under the announcements section, again, I had a link here, and it included the syllabus, which is right there. So I'm going to go into the syllabus right now because this is a key bit of information. So here we are, Concepts in Personal Finance for Spring 2018. Again, here is the same information for me that you had in that page, the first page that's active right now. This class is in 2 formats, classroom format and online. The classroom meets Tuesdays on Thursdays from 11 to 12:20. I have B151 because usually I change the classroom to this room, so I will let you know if we have a classroom change. My students in class, if you don't come to class to complete your in-class assignments, you will not receive credit. My online students, you are welcome to come to class anytime you want if you'd like more in-person instruction, or do you like to talk with me or just see how the class goes face to face? You may even want to change. My online students, you'll listen to taped recordings about the work each week, although these recordings are available for both classes. So what is this class about? Well, it's about managing your money, saving your money, using your money wisely, investing your money. I'll go into the details later, but it's also about taxes and insurance and all things financial. That's really what it is all things financial. Okay, I had a little blip there, but let me go back to this recording and here's where I left off. These are the course goals. So we're going to make a financial plan starting with financial goals. In that financial plan, you will have a section on credit, you will have a section on investing, what type of investments, you will have a section on what type of accounts you're going to hold, and it'll really be quite fun for you to put this together. I have so many students who are very excited about what we do in here. Okay, there's a prerequisite, which is going to be Business 105 or Math 28, and I need to check these because this is required. You need to have this taken care of before the class starts. And if you don't, I need you to contact me soon so we can work on a strategy for this. There's advisory as well. I already talked about the book, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you that we are going to be reading. We're going to be reading from scholarly magazines about topics in finance. And then for my online students, you'll be required to post your summaries of our readings materials, and my in-class students will bring them to class. Okay, my expectations, of course, to communicate with me. I don't want you to just disappear. That is most frustrating for any instructor, just to have students all of a sudden they're just not there. So let me know what's going on in your life. Let me see if I can help or help you out with some other resources that I'm familiar with on campus. I want you to make sure you read the book, submit assignments on time. Again, our assignments in class Thursday. My in-class students will complete these in class and submit them in class. Online students will have them available on Monday and will submit them by Thursday online. I do not take any late homework. Quizzes, you'll take them on scheduled quiz dates. You have 6 quizzes. I dropped the lowest quiz, so hooray for that. Sometimes you're just gone and you can't take it, or you just didn't do well. And 1 is for the trash. You have to take them on the scheduled dates. And again, online students, I will post quizzes for you the same day I give them to my face-to-face students, but you will have until Sunday to finish them. Visit Canvas regularly just to make sure you're up to date. Cell phones in class, yes, when we need a calculator, or research, but not to take advantage, and of course you know that. Here's our grading scheme. In-class assignments are 10% of your grade. Homework, 20% of your grade. Quizzes, again 6, the lowest one dropped, or half of your grade. And finally, the group project, a financial topic assignment, is 10%. This is an individual assignment for my online students. And an individual project, a personal financial plan, is the last 10%. I think I've beat this to death about in-class assignments, but remember they're assigned on Monday, online, due on Thursday, in class. Face-to-face students will be submitting these in class. Homework, always due on Sunday. Quizzes, again, articles, assigned. I will assign these as part of your homework, and I will tell you how to post them or bring them to class. Discussion board posts, also part of homework. They're typically on current topics that I need you to understand or explore. For example, we may be talking about the new tax reform changes. Group project is a financial topic. I'll go into this later. We have a lot of good information that comes out of these financial topics. They are sort of outside of class with the exception of insurance topics, and they bring a lot of valuable information. Again, I have a note here. Online students will work independently to complete this assignment, and you will use presentation media and free recording software. So you will be making a video just like I'm making for you right now, only not nearly as long. And again, this is 10% of your class grade. And lastly, your final financial plan. And that is a put together really of previous assignments that we worked on during the semester, and also your final action plan. It's what you're going to do. And in most cases, many of you will have already done this as we go through the course. All online students must meet in person to discuss his or her financial plan. That is the only time that you will need to meet with me, one time during the semester, and it is required. Okay, academic honesty policy means don't cheat, particularly for online students. If you're working with a buddy, you have someone in the class, you still need to do your work on your own. On your own, please. So we have an open computer lab in B151, and they are available to help you out with the class. And we also have the Business Student Center B152, and there's staff in there to help you as well. I'm there to help you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and you can always post to that discussion board. If I don't see you in class for a week, I'm going to go ahead and drop you. So you need to make sure that you stay engaged. That's the campus policy, and I'm just the enforcer of the campus policy. Finally, here's our dean. Her name is Deb Sachs, and she is a wonderful person. So if you have any concerns about anything that I can't resolve, or bigger issues, you should go see her. Okay, I'm going to scroll down. This is the last page and the last bit of this recording. These are individual topics. So the first week is an overview and time value of money. Second week, you're going to make your first balance sheet, and we're going to have a quiz the second week on what we learned in the first week and a bit of the second week. This first quiz is a pass, not pass. So you just need to get 7 out of 10 problems. I'll explain that more later, but it's an exception. Then we're going to talk about taxes. And you're going to prepare your own tax return for free, submit it both for federal and state. And we're going to get into savings, particularly focused on virtual banks, bonds, stocks, and financial markets. We do a game here, an investment game, where we pick stocks and make a portfolio online. We're going to do stocks continued, and then mutual funds and exchange traded funds, which are really fun. This is where college students really get active in purchasing some of their first investments, particularly exchange traded funds. Next, we're going to move on to retirement planning, spending a lot of time on that IRA, that Roth IRA. Then we're going to go to spring break. And after spring break, it's going to be a quick dash to the end. We'll spend a week talking about credit, cost of credit, how to build your credit score, do you have credit? Then we're going to go into a little bit about the Sacramento housing market. How much does it cost to have a house? What type of loans do you get for a house? Then this is going to be our assigned topics. And again, we have a whole bunch of risk management insurance assigned topics here as well. Finally, we'll do our financial planning meetings, starting really the third week before school's out. We'll finish these up. And then the final is the Tuesday and Thursday. I think it's on the 10th. Our final is on the 10th. And again, my online students, that is when your final will be made available as well. We'll do a fun thing on estate planning, and we'll also announce the winners of the investment game. So I think that covers it. Thank you very much. Let me know if you have any questions. And school starts in a couple weeks. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.